I know there's a lot of noise around Taylor at the moment. You know what? I just got asked about that, and you know what? Taylor's an amazing talent, and she's an amazing person, and she deserves to be happy. And you know, whatever she does and whoever she's with, as long as she's happy, that's the most important thing. And it's the same with me and Victoria. You know, we've been together now for 26 years. You know, almost 3 decades. We've got amazing kids. We've built businesses, but we make time for each other. We respect each other, and we love our kids. So you know, you have to work hard at these things. And yes, we've been together for a long time.
My manager kept saying, try and keep it under wraps. So we would meet in car parks, and that's not as seedy as it sounds.
Classy.
I suppose that most blokes have looked at television and said, like her, don't fucking end up with them.
My life had become something different.
We were worried that he'd lose all what he'd worked for, because football come first, and all of a sudden it wasn't.
Okay, David. Big smile.
It definitely didn't change me.
Well, it changed. There's no doubt about that.
You know what? To have all of my kids here and to have all of our family and friends here, it's very special.
Thank you. David.
It's a red card for David Beckham.
I don't think I've ever talked about it just because I can't. I wasn't eating. I wasn't sleeping. It took a toll on me that I never even knew myself.
You know, I'd never really sat down and talked about it in such detail. Obviously, my family and friends knew what I went through, personally, you know, and professionally. But sitting down and going through it in detail and looking at the archive and looking at stuff that I'd probably never seen before, that was quite difficult. And then realising how difficult it was at the time, you know, on the pitch and off the pitch. So, yeah, it was a really difficult time, but I suppose this is all part of the healing process.
I think I learned that he suffered a huge amount, and a couple of times in his career when things went really, really nastily for him, and it devastated him in a way that I didn't really understand. Leaving Man United, what happened against Argentina. And I think I learned about his resilience.
The paparazzi, the pressure, he never got that in Manchester. He was protected. It was a city that looked after him, it was a club that looked after him. But obviously he left Manchester United to go and play in Paris, in Milan, in LA, in Madrid. And some of the things that sort of happened over there in terms of the sort of exposure that he got, it was something that blew my mind, really.
Ferguson admitted he had kicked the boot, accidentally striking Beckham.
And then I've gone like that, and then I've gone like that.
You went at him?
Yeah.
It's really entertaining when the circus comes to town, right? Unless you're in it.
It's all right, Buster, they can't get in the car.
We were drowning.
But he just kept going.
I don't give up easy.
It's Beckham. He's done it now.
I don't give up.
You know, obviously when I started my career in the 90s in Manchester, it was a great time in Manchester at that time. You know, there was amazing music, amazing scene to be around. And Manchester United were one of the most successful teams, you know, in football. So to be part of that, you know, I hope people look back and, you know, it's like wearing a fragrance, or you know, being in a certain place. It reminds you of something that was very special. And I hope that people watch this and feel special and remind them of good memories.